You don't even know that she will marry you tomorrow. Yet he stood by you so that you could prove them wrong. If you be man and you never listen to your parents concerning women that you plan to marry, you be premium mumu. He says if you're a guy and your mom tells you, say, don't marry this lady, now you continue to marry her, you be premium mumu. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Year of the Day. My name is Ace Kanti. This episode of Year of the Day is brought to you by Edainra, www.edainra. If you are tired or fed up of paying 3 years advance, 2 years advance, or your landlady distress you after every 2 years, the best place for you to be is Edainra. The best place, www.edainra. Log into the app or you can scan the QR code and then have access to the platform and then you speak to them. Yes, we are still on women. Right now, we are tired. We are tired of whatever is happening now. And at least think, man, our story should also come out a little bit. Everything now is about women. And then now the women are coming out to say it. You see, if a woman wants to be mean, they do it aggressively. If you have noticed one thing about guys, we are very passionate. Even if you want to treat women unfairly, you have some kind of remorse. But if a lady wants to be aggressive, she doesn't even put your feelings first. She doesn't care. There's a lady that recorded herself and posted. The story was quoted by Instablog Niger. And the lady says, there's this guy who paid her fees. The guy wants to marry her, but she wouldn't marry the guy. She recorded a video saying that. And her reason is that when they were dating, when they were in a relationship and the guy was paying the fees, the guy introduced her to the mother and the mom says no, he wouldn't allow him to marry this lady. And then the guy's sister also said, are you sure this lady, after she's done with school, she's going to marry you because she's not the right person for you? During that time, the lady kept quiet. Everything was okay. She kept quiet for the guy to pay the fees. Now that she's done with school, she's saying that no, she won't marry the guy. The guy's name is Darlington. Let's watch the video.
This guy that paid my school fees that wants to marry me, but I don't want to marry him. Yes, I know he paid my school fees and I appreciate. I'm so grateful for you paying my school fees, Darlington. But as for me to marry you, sorry, I cannot marry you. And I know my reason. And no one should ask me, should beg me to do so, to marry you. Because I went through her because of your family. Have you forgotten when you introduced me to your mom? You introduced your mom as your fiancé. You wanted to marry me. Your mom said that. Even say it. Say it in my throat that you cannot marry me. That you cannot marry someone that doesn't have a parents. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten what your sister said? Your sister said that I'm the one squandering your money. That how can you be spending your money for a stupid girl? This girl, you don't even know that. You don't even know whether if she will marry you tomorrow.
Darlington, what they are saying. You see, me personally, me dear, I don't have a problem. Some men, we are mentally weak. Some men, I don't blame ladies that much. Men, we are mentally weak. If you are dating a lady and then your mom tells you, oh, she really wants you to marry this lady. Your parents say no. You are gone ahead to pay, or you are going ahead to still pay her fees. You are doing that. I'm sure even doing that, Karen, if we are here, and then even anyone from the studio tells me, so, Manya girl be, or I have this girl, I want to pay her fees. Nobody, me make there be that. I'll ask you not to do it. Because me, Scanty, if your mom and your dad is alive, and I'm paying your fees, I feel like I'm your father. I feel like I can walk into your house and do anything I want, because I'm taking the responsibility of your father. If me, I am paying your fees, hostel fees, everything, I'm doing it for you, and your dad and your mom is still alive, I feel like, bro, I have taken ownership. So if your dad says one, I can say one. Upapaka two, I bet maka two, because we are sharing the same responsibility. God, why do you let your dad is there, then me, I am paying your fees for you? Fine. You want to be a good Samaritan. But as a guy, if you are doing these things, do it because you want to do it. Don't do it out of love. Because if you are paying her fees, hoping that one day she will finish and come back to marry you, bro, it's not possible. I've seen people pay university fees. People take their hostel fees. Pay for one in a room for girls. Among the girl and do level 300 the time so new client about or to your apartment do is not the ever. I don't know why some guys we are mentally weak. In your things you are not supposed to do, then you are doing it. See, these are the guys that they can pay your fees. Omutimi shia unia kitwa ukrom no amane 50 Ghana. My girlfriend in any ODAG. My girlfriend are down for me. Otumi yes so by heart. These are the people who even buy food and buy for the girl's family. They do it because if you are paying someone's fees, then them removing fees, bo, pay 3,000, 4,000, and the UTR fees pay 9,000. So if your girlfriend is doing law, now and if I say girl they get law, that was 9,000. UTR 9,000. After paying that, the lady comes out to say she wouldn't marry you again. Hey, why would you mean a Jew trying? Because me you, but looking at the lady's side too, you are there. The guy, you were there with the guy and the mother, and the mom said, "Oh, I won't let my son marry you." The lady kept quiet. She didn't say anything. Oh, so to have me fees, she kept quiet. The guy was paying the fees. Why do you keep quiet for the guy to pay your fees? Hostel fees, buy food for you. Okobuncio, no atotin tomatoes, no ato moon bag. I went to paint some time ago. Somebody carried 50 kg right from downstairs to the top. Hey, boy, the girls they use you. Hey, women have found our weak points, so anytime they exploit us easily. And guys, when we are in love or when we love somebody, we do a lot. Obesity is in that to the very last day. No abano complaining. Because if you are doing this and the lady says she can't marry you, right now we can't do anything. But me, I'll blame the lady and I'll blame the guy. Because surely you would have friends. There is no way you tell your friend, oh, shall I get some girl? I want to pay her fees, or I'm paying her fees for her, or I'm supporting her with hostel fees because I really love her. And then your friends will tell you, and unless you have a rich background. Even those who have rich backgrounds, they don't help anymore. Those who have rich backgrounds now, they don't even help anyone. If you are not from their family, that is it. They won't even support you. But some guys will stand up, they will take some responsibility. Until you have married a lady, you are not supposed to take these responsibilities. No jawe. Ojawa I know about Twitter, ni social media, then you complain. This one right now, I'm sure the guy is out there seeking for help or saying something. When your mom, oh mami, Hakimi's mother catch her, Hakimi, oh mami, your friend Hakimi, oh mami, I can say, man, worry about you. Don't marry this girl. Hakimi, I was there and was it there, be mommy. Scanner bros, was a mission. If assuming the girl is in JHS or SHS. No, JHS, first term, second term, third term. If it's in SHS, double track. With your green color, red color, yellow color. University, first term, for 4 good years. Now the girl is done and she says she wouldn't marry you. Her reason is because when you guys were dating, your mom says she wouldn't allow you to date or marry this girl. And your sister said no. Your sister was right because your sister saw it coming. She was a girl. She was like, yes, this particular girl, are you sure after paying the 10 billion, not OVA school now, will she choose you? The moment a girl completes school with you, she sees you like, oh, class now, me Charlie, me more classes, who have in university freshman for one year. These stories happen every single day. But then men, we will never listen. When we finish, we will blame women for doing that. Me, yeah. We have given women the chance. But women too. Obi munamudi apple ene yegusu bre. One person odi apple di chi di ede. What be apple in chi name? I apple Apple GD Apple. Oh, be coffee, be coffee. Apple. Apple, it be Apple. Apple GD Apple. Oh, mango is name be mango. So apple be apple. Oh, okay. One person ate apple and every day. We are suffering because of what? Apple. And yeah, bro. And you still trust some women. You still give your all to women. To your feast, man. Let me take some of the comments. Maybe the American, the American. This is coming from Kwesi Ofoto. Charlie Studio. Good for her. Why would you marry a man who makes bad financial decisions? True. Good for her. But who chance and what exploit you? She saw a chance there and then she has exploited you. Oh, mommy, Gina, oh, girl, Gina, oh, sister, Gina, 1, 2, 3, 4. Men, why was it there? Be mommy. Charlie, me who bibi, me who Bobby stand, me who bibi girl we are na me pay. Now the girl says she will marry you, give you a day. This is coming from Ban Ki-moon. It was like, and you are proving his sister right. Well, even with what his mom and sister said, he still went against their wishes to shower you with love, pay your school fees and all. Even when his mom said no. Well, Darlington, na so life be. Person will love you, no, they get love back. It be true. And then some guys too. The thing is, in life, the people we love don't love us back. See, we have some guy, girl be. The girl named guy in the DMs, you have about 30 girls who like the girl. We have some guy be like, until the me scanty day. Until the person I likes me back. Until the person I likes me back. So if a woman doesn't like you, it's just simple. Call mommy, I can't wait you, sister, I can't wait you. This is coming from Omo. It was like, this guy stood by you when all these things were happening. But when it's time to prove her and people wrong, you threw him under the bus. You shouldn't have said all this. You should have said all this before you completed the school he was sponsoring you. That's where the lady also. Lady need me blame me with that. Who chance and wafa. Because otia fees, ni mamia can't war man went. But the lady is also wicked. Some women are wicked. For the past 3 days, every story coming up, women. And it happens like this. You don't see any woman or woman in the comment section. Who be that? Flip this thing to the other side and see. Let a woman come out to say, oh, she sponsored this guy, pay his fees, everything. And now the guy say, who married the lady? Just come to the comments and see. Remember, bro. This is coming from Port Harcourt City. Cheap women always have something to use and defend themselves. They are always only loyal to their feelings. You never considered all this when he was paying, and now you are running your mouth, acting all smart. Fun lounging. This comes from Ray. He was like, they don't pity men at all. Men suffers too much from this gender. Hey, if a woman wants to show you, hey, woman, obey till you finish, till you are perished. A lady can be very mean to you, but if that lady comes to your DM asking you for money, that's why a lot of guys, ladies enter a DM and ask you for money. You won't even say, I won't give you. Even though the lady has been mean to you before, you're like, I'll see what I can do. But also, you can't do anything. What the hell, man? Just okay, I'll see what I can do. But if the lady, this E for Elon, you don't even know that she will marry you. Yet you stood by Charlie, Nigerian bro, you don't even know that she will marry you tomorrow. Yet he stood by you so that you could prove them wrong. If you be man and you never listen to your parents concerning women that you plan to marry, you be premium mumu. He says if you're a guy and your mom tells you, say, don't marry this lady, now you continue to marry her, you be premium mumu. We had a banter and run discussion on this. And from that day, a lot of females stopped talking to me because of my take. Bro, if I want to marry you, you could do mommy gate no. Now mommy say girl we ni trim ye fududu on pair or hima fawani man de coffee. Mommy never to ya nyoma sika no say on pewa brother coffee and one no. To me, it's simple. That day after I said that, a lot of people Lizzie put the matems. I say lady shouldn't choose guys like me. She's single and I'm here. This is coming from T. You don't remember all what his mother told you when he was financing you through the school. It was after you graduated that you remember all that. Just say you don't want to marry him and move on. It's just one of those days for international men in the dating pool. No. Where the obey man a talk trap mu a foul. So they call. Next time you bounce back, you get beautiful girls. If she says no, don't come and beg. See, this is where we have some guys that destined Obako kutu DM no ma pacho. If you propose to a woman, this is a friendly advice. If you propose to a lady and she says no, don't stick around. She will friend zone you and use you. The moment you tell a lady, I love you, and she says no, that is it. Just go. The moment I say oh pacho, at that moment, what dreaming night oh me to eduane me Gigi pizza man, I me find pressing ma me ye we. That time now be bon kwasiaka. And that time she'll be using you. If a woman says no, don't stick around. And then another one. If a lady tells you she's not ready for a relationship, the with you is always silent. The moment a lady tells you that she's not ready for a relationship, a part is a wound on pal. Because if a woman finds somebody she loves today, tomorrow she will get married. If she tells you that she doesn't like you, hey, they're with you. Oh, me, I'm not ready right now. I want to start dating the next 2 years. Oh dear, my French boy being my rat system. This is coming from Bello. He was like, what's her point? I was waiting to hear some sensible reasons, but unfortunately, no. Didn't you know all this when he was splashing his money on you? What saddens me the most is these guys also go to the extent of feeding the girl's parents and his siblings. And Americano, Ushiani nya ukrum grao, makunta ni akunta G50, akunta G100. Otowa chinu atu wilea kanwamano. This is coming from Bernard Bruno. He was like, always remember that women only care about their feelings, not what you have done for them. If you like, bring down heaven for them. Now last, your eye will still clear. Brothers, this is just a friendly advice. For the past days, we have been advising you guys about women. But not the only be me, I won't say don't take, but take the sensible ones. Those who have money, those who are nice, but don't overdo. If you overdo, me, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm in the studio. Me have a chance. No, I can't. Me can't so I'll be no. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you another time. I'm out.